Sweet. Okay, one more time. 3, 4, 45. Let's see if ha! Ooh, it's a bit loud. Maybe 40, something like that. 41, 42. Let's see, because I'm gonna be talking a bit quieter on this stream. Hey, what's going on? Hello. Hello, hello. I'll answer some questions here and talk about my new song Silver and what some of that process was like. Let me move the mic a little bit so it's angled a little more at me. One sec. I'm like still doing my sound check. I'm a bit vocally exhausted from the release today. I'm not going to be doing much vocalizing today. Big Yoshi! There it is. Guys, what's going on? Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. It might be a little bit hot. There we go. Hello, friends. For those of you that weren't here earlier, for the previous stream, I dropped a new song called Silver today. That music video is here on the channel now. It's available everywhere right now. If you go check out the video, definitely leave a like and a comment. It really, really helps a lot. And I also have a link to a special little secret EP just for you guys in the live streams down in the description. For those of you who were here earlier, told you I'd be back. My light's kind of in a weird spot. There we go. Let me know how you guys are all doing tonight. And I'll probably let the socials know that we're here in just a moment. Actually, let me let TikTok know first. I forgot to talk to them earlier. Whoopsie daisies. So I'm actually gonna put my new song on in the background as well. SILVER. There we go. Let me know what you guys thought of the new song today, if you guys have already listened for yourselves. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay, too. There we go. And I'll answer some questions while we're here as well. There's always something on my camera. Hello, more friends. Hello. Message redacted. Hey. And I'll answer a couple questions here too. I did a little bit of a Q&A on Instagram earlier today. We've got lots of really, really exciting Scream content coming, both to the EVI Now program and to our channel here as well, that I'm really excited about. I see some people coming in on TikTok. We're doing an official stream on YouTube right now. If you hit the link on my page, you can come hang out. I'm going to be answering some questions from people here in the chat. And I'm also going to be talking about my new song, Silver, that came out today. I've already been getting some really nice messages from all you guys and comments. Thank you so much for all the support. If you haven't checked it out yet, I have a link to that on my page as well for all of you on TikTok. The music video is live on YouTube as well, and the song is streaming everywhere. But I have a special surprise for just the people hanging out in the YouTube live stream and no one else. So if you want to come ask questions, learn more about what recording the song was like, anything like that, come hang out. We've got the chat going right now. Hello, have some water. Oh my God, it's been so long. Hold on. Oh my God, I missed you. Definitely staying hydrated. There's an account on TikTok. I'm talking to the YouTube stream now. There's a TikTok account called Have Some Water that just jumps into random people's live streams and is like, remember to stay hydrated. It's spectacular. Someone that loves the Instagrams, thank you so much. I'll watch it again right now. Omar, Thank you so much. That's really helpful. Again, for you guys in the chat on TikTok, we're doing the official YouTube stream right now. I'll be answering some questions. My new song Silver dropped today. Definitely check that out by hitting the link on my page. If you guys want to keep hanging out with me, the live stream is on YouTube right now. The live stream is on YouTube right now. So hit the link on my page to come hang out. I see some really good questions here. Do me a favor, because I have to leave TikTok in a second. Hit the link on my page and come ask the question in our YouTube live right now. I'm going to be hanging out for a good little while here. So if you want me to answer some of your questions, we're going right here, right now. Again, hit the link on my page. I saw a really good question about stuff about clean singing. I see some stuff about microphone stuff. Just search Extreme Vocal Institute on YouTube, or just hit the link on my account. If you hit the Instagram button on my profile, there's a YouTube link literally right there that will take you right to us in the live stream. Come ask questions, come hang out. You can check out my new song Silver while you're at it. We just dropped the music video today. Come hang out in the chat with me, and I will see you guys in just a sec. Thank you so much. The guitars for the song came out literally perfect. Taylor is such a good guitar player and such a good songwriter, and I'm very, very, very glad to be working with him. The songs I've done with Renaissance are definitely my favorite songs I've ever done. Does EVI have a clean singing page with tutorial videos? So we actually have a whole warm-up section that is designed for anyone at all levels and is customizable to your voice type. So you can kind of like tailor it to what's going to make the most sense for you. It's tons of different stretching warm-ups and different exercises to get your body ready for vocalizing of any kind. It's a very intensive singing warm-up regimen that has a bunch of different exercises that are a combination of a lot of different things that I created myself to be able to work every angle of your voice at the same time. And then there's additional screaming warm-ups after that if you are someone that does screaming. And there are many different things you can apply from our courses to your singing voice as well. And I will mention our EVI Now program, where all of this is on sale right now. The 1-month option is on sale right now. So if you go to extremevocalinstitute.com, you can go check that out for yourself. Hey, Black Boy Taylor, what's going on? How many takes on the screams for the song? I honestly one-take things a lot, but that's just because I've just come to trust myself and trust my body so much with this sort of thing. With the screams, I mean, there's some random stuff in the verses where I'll just I'll record a take of a verse or a line of a verse and I'll like it, but then I'll get to thinking, maybe I have a different idea. Maybe I want to say it in a slightly different way just to kind of see. And I'll do it again. And after having done it again, I'll be like, ooh, I actually like it better with this new idea. Or sometimes I'll double back. I'll do it a couple times. And the one that I will like the most was actually the first one that I did. That happens a lot. Or for a chorus, I might be doing a chorus idea. I'll lay out the whole thing, and then Taylor will come in and have just one note he wants to change. Like there will be a moment where this happens a lot with Taylor and I, where I'll be doing a chorus and I'll have a pattern, and then the very end of it goes down, and he'll say, "Oh, well, what if it went up instead?" And I'll just do the same line again, but then I'll change just the last note. So I'll just boop, go up instead of down at the very end, and it totally changes the mood of the whole thing that's going on at that time. That's just an example, but generally 1 or 2 takes. If I'm writing at the same time, probably 3, but generally I like to, even if it's on the same day, I like to write first and then record rather than like, "Okay, try this idea. Okay, now try this idea," because it's really easy to get super tired doing it that way. How do you bleh? So I actually have a really funny TikTok about that. It's not up here yet, but it is on TikTok. I'll move it at some point. There's a bleh video there. Go find it. You'll thank me later. Oh, well, thank you so much. I thank you, Omar, for the kind words. That really means a lot. I'm glad that you are enjoying what you're doing here, what we're doing here, and that we've been able to help so many of you guys out there. That's awesome. For those of you coming and going in the chat, I just wanted to mention again that my new song Silver just came out, and you can find links to all that sort of stuff down in the description. And for those of you who are here, because I don't think a lot of you were here earlier, I did a surprise EP just for you guys that have been hanging out with me in the live streams. It's called I Hope the Cold Remembers Us. I have a link to it down in the description. It's a Bandcamp exclusive, it's a live stream exclusive, and it has all 4 songs in the highest quality possible. Like, example, if you've been listening only on Spotify, this plays the songs when you just get them directly, like 3 or so times the quality, something insane like that. And you can really hear what a good job Taylor did production wise. Like, it's insane. It sounds like it's everywhere. You also get the artwork for Silver and limited edition artwork that is just for this surprise EP that no one else is going to see, that we won't be posting anywhere else. You also get a digital copy of the handwritten lyrics for all 4 songs done by me, and you're going to get a personalized thank you scream video from me personally with your name in it, emailed to you at some point with the email address that you use to grab the EP. So if you want to check that out, again, I have a link down in the description. And thank you. I see you down there. I'm really glad that you're enjoying what I'm doing here. I've been talking to some people. Oh, recording a new album soon. Going to be hitting the road again, 2022, back to tours. That's so sick. Hell yeah. Congratulations on getting back into the game. That must feel really exciting. It's having a lot of students and a lot of friends and a lot of colleagues going back on tour or going on tour for the first time, putting out music. Now that stuff has been kind of opening up like that for shows has been very, very exciting to see. I'll answer a few more questions while I'm here as well. I'll also let my Instagram know that we are here. Awesome new song. Thank you so much. I'm really glad you liked the vocals for that. That one was really fun. I did mostly Fry Scream this time around. Mostly Fry Scream. But let me go ahead and let the Renaissance account know that we are here right now, and that I'll be answering questions for you guys. And then we are finally powering down for the day, I think, and we're watching Hawkeye because we're obsessed. And I'll answer some questions while we're here too. And I'm letting the band account know that we're here because social media is insane. Nah. That probably just looks like I'm screaming straight up, but there's a little microphone guy right there. Hello, friends. I got some people joining the Instagram chat. How do you balance the transitions between cleans and screaming? I balance them because they're honestly not that different from each other. The way we scream and the way we sing doesn't have to be night and day. And you can really blend that territory a lot if you look for the common ground. And I see that down there. Thank you so much. I'm really glad you are enjoying the new song. And for you guys hanging out on Instagram, for people that didn't know, I did put out a new song today called Silver that I'm super proud of. Can't believe it's finally out. We dropped a music video today as well, and we are doing kind of an official hangout over on YouTube Live right now. So if you want to come hang out and ask some questions and just hear a little more about the stuff I do musically, what things have been like in the studio and things like that, you can go to the Extreme Vocal Institute YouTube. If you hit any of the links in our story or the link on our page and check out the music video, it's the same account. So if you watch the music video, I'm live on that YouTube account right now. And to let you guys here know, and I already mentioned this to the guys on YouTube as well, I did a little secret EP for you guys who have been fans of the band this first year that I've been doing this music to kind of say thank you. That has a lot of really cool stuff and perks in it. And it has the new song Silver in it as well, but it's a live stream exclusive. And you can only grab it if you come hang out in the live stream on YouTube. So if you check out the music video for Silver, I'm live on that account right now. So you guys can come hang out. I'll be here for a little while longer answering questions, talking about other cool stuff, but you heard it here first. Come hang out. You can come grab that new secret EP, talk about the song with me, and I'll see you guys there. Sweet, now they know. Oh, thank you so much. I'm really glad you enjoyed the song. Just heard the new song Silver Verdict. It's in my head. Love your videos. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that what we've been doing has been able to help so many of you out there. It's awesome to know that there are so many people out there actively working on themselves and actively like learning to scream and trying to get better as vocalists. I know it's there. I don't know if there are maybe more than ever, but it kind of seems like there's more vocalists than ever, or at least more people are like coming out of the woodwork and like being like, yeah, I do want to be a vocalist. Like, I don't want to just listen to this stuff. I actually want to know how to do it. It's really, really crazy to see. And it's really, really exciting for us being able to help so many of you with everything you're working on. I want the secret EP. If you check the links down in the description for this live stream right now, I put one right there. It says secret EP, and you can go grab it right there. Just got the EP. That's so nice. Thank you so much. And again, the secret EP comes with all 4 songs, highest quality possible files for you guys to be able to listen to, which is like 2 or 3 times the file quality of Spotify. So it sounds beautiful. And trust me, like put on headphones, listen in nice speakers or something. Like, holy crap, it sounds like it's everywhere. You get a digital copy of the handwritten lyrics for all 4 songs by me. You get the artwork for Silver, which no one else is able to download right now, not the full quality at least. And you get the exclusive EP artwork that's only for this, that no one else is going to see, that also isn't going to be posted anywhere else. And you're also going to get a personalized video thank you message, screaming video from me, emailed to you after the fact with whatever email you use to grab the EP. But if you want the secret EP, I hope the cold remembers us. The link is down in the description. And I'm sure you guys have heard artists talk about first week sales. And if you do grab the EP, it does count as first week album sales for my new song Silver that came out today. So it really does help. And it really does mean a lot. And again, I want to do this as a thank you for all of you who have been a part of this literal year 1 of the band. Not even, it's been only, it's been 10 months. It's been a crazy 10 months. Oh, Motionless in White is definitely a really sick band. Can you talk more about Fry? False chord comes more naturally to me, but Fry has been a struggle. Talk about how it was when you started. So that's actually really interesting that you ask about that, because my personal experience with Fry Scream was actually really tough and really challenging, because for so many years, I just didn't get it. I didn't like it for a long time, and I think a big reason I didn't like it was because I didn't understand it and how it needed to be so much smaller and so much more delicate. And I've definitely been more of like a loud person my whole life. So it took me a while to really figure out, especially in my younger years, how to start to balance out what my voice was doing. Like I mentioned a lot in the videos, a lot of what you see me teach has been learned from personal experience and from past mistakes as well. So being able to figure out what to do, what not to do, and kind of create that correct balance between the air support, how you're placing the sound, the way you're shaping it after the fact, being able to get the vocal cord movement manipulated just the right amount that you have enough of that fry sizzle while still retaining most of your regular voice to be able to get the full scream sound. And now fry screaming's become one of my favorite things. And we've been able to help so many people all around the world with theirs. And even today, like I've been talking about, my new song I dropped today called Silver, I did mostly fry scream on it. There's even a lot of bigger like more aggressive, heavier sounding vocals in there that sound like false chord, but they aren't. They're fry scream. Or it's a little bit of hybrid stuff where I'm kind of mixing them both together a little bit. If you watch the music video here on the channel or check out either of the song links down in the description of the chat, well, in the description of the live stream here, you'll see what I mean. But I definitely love Fry Scream now. New song kicks off. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. I saw you with Telly. Did you set up? Did you set up a tour? Oh my goodness, you're seeing the word alive on Sunday. Definitely tell Telly I say hello, even though we were just with them the other day. Oh, you are also have been a part of Telly's live streams on Twitch. We were talking about you guys when we were all together, just talking about like how it's so different now being an artist in 2021 and what it means in terms of kind of being at the forefront of these different kind of more community feeling internet groups now, and how different that is from how it's been in years past, and how it's kind of nice to be able to get a little more, even though we're not in the same place, to be able to kind of communicate a little more directly, so it doesn't just feel like, hey, listen to my song, hey, check out this video, thanks, see ya. It's not so like cold. It's definitely really cool. And the Word Alive's set list right now is kick ass. Thank you so much. Is it better to record screaming on separate days than clean, or the other way around? Omar, I used to be really obsessive with recording singing on one day and screaming on another day, and I would even divide up the types of screams by days, or like all low stuff on one day or all high stuff on another. And that can be helpful depending on what you're doing, like, and what you're going for and kind of the quality you're after. Like I know they did the most recent Cattle Decapitation album like that, which is so good. I'm actually so not only am I mentioning that, and not only is that record so good, and not only did they record it that way, and not only am I wearing a hoodie for that album, but that album came out 2 years ago today. Yup. 2 years. Yeah, it was their fault. But I record everything in one day now. When I go in to do something with Taylor,
You don't record everything in one day. You record everything in like an hour.
Yeah, we do. So we knock out a whole song in like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Popping in to say thank you for your videos. Been practicing false chord for about 6 months. I've come a long way. That's so cool. I'm really glad that we've been able to help you with that. If I just like made that really loud by clapping because of how sensitive the mic is, I'm so sorry to everyone's ears. But thank you so much. I'm really glad that our videos have helped you. Most helpful for me so far in learning how to scream. First time I nailed it. Oh, that's so sick. I love hearing that. And we hear that literally every single day from so many people all over the world, that they were able to scream for the first time because of us and because of our stuff here. And that's the best thing in the world. Thank you. Telly calls me and the wife mom and dad. That's so sick. Because Telly is also dad to all of them out there. The PDFs that come with the EP are awesome. Yeah, I spent a lot of time making sure that my handwriting looked okay enough for those. Actually, I did that the other day. I literally haven't even put the book away. Like I have, like here's the House of Mirrors one right here. And here's some of Place of Pain right here, and Can't Trust and Silver in here somewhere. But then there's also a lot of lyrics for other stuff that's not out yet that I cannot show you. Sorry, trade secrets. But yeah, if you guys want, because I was mentioning this earlier, I did a little special thank you EP for those of you who have been a part of these live streams and hanging out with me and helping us build this especially with the Renaissance stuff over this past year. It's called I Hope the Cold Remembers Us. I have a link to the secret EP down in the description of this live stream. It's a live stream exclusive on Bandcamp, so we're not going to be telling anyone else about this. When you grab the EP, like we were talking about the PDFs that come with it in the chat just now, you get all 4 songs. You get Can't Trust in Blood, House of Mirrors, Place of Pain, and Silver in highest quality file format that we even have them in, which is really exciting because they sound so good. You get a digital copy of all the handwritten lyrics, like I was just showing you guys, sent with you with that as well. You get the artwork for Silver and the exclusive EP artwork for I Hope the Cold Remembers Us that no one else will be seeing. And you get a personalized thank you scream video message from me emailed to you with whatever email you use to grab the EP. So definitely check that out if you want some of those exclusives. I had a lot of fun getting that together for you guys. Thank you for your lessons. I can scream to my music now. That's so sick. Yes. There's no such thing as a dumb question. Do you think practicing regular cleans can improve screaming? So not only is there no such thing as a dumb question, Victor, but that might be one of the best questions you can possibly ask. Because the truth is that practicing your clean singing is basically one of, if not the best possible thing that you can do for your screaming, because it helps to train your ability to just use things with your voice, be able to make decisions with your voice and have actual real control over what's going on and kind of understand all the moving parts and realize that it's all the same thing. I talk about this all the time in our EVI Now program. That's our online guided lesson program, which is on sale right now, by the way. Our 1-month subscription is on sale. If you go to extremevocalinstitute.com, you'll see what I mean. I know there's lots of our users here in the chat. Love you guys. But I talk about this all the time. Except for the difference of little bits of distortion here and there, there's almost virtually no difference between how singing and screaming function. So working on your singing voice is one of the best possible things, Victor, that you can do. Videos have been insane. Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm glad that you guys have put your trust in me and put your trust in us to be able to get yourselves to where you want to be. Like, I'm going to be posting this tomorrow. We have a couple students releasing songs tomorrow. That's really, really exciting. I was watching one of my students' first ever performances tonight as a vocalist, actually screaming in front of an audience with a band. Like, I got to watch that live stream earlier while we were eating dinner. It's really great to be able to watch you guys grow and to help be a part of that in any way. Dizziness, lightheadedness after like 2 minutes. So generally the dizziness comes from pushing too much air or not taking as deep breaths as you think you are, and you're pushing like you think you're using a lot of air, but there's actually almost no air in there in the first place. And it makes all the muscles of the neck starts to grip in, and it starts to cut off circulation to your head, which creates oxygen starvation, which is what creates that kind of almost nauseous feeling. You want to rebalance the way you're getting into the screams. And my friend Danny V that asked that question. There's a lot of videos we have here and in the EVI Now program that's on sale right now that you can use to help you kind of rebalance it. But basically, take the distortion, take the scream you like, and see if you can make that happen using the absolute least amount of physical effort possible and imaginable while still letting it sound right. That's the big step 1 that I want you to work on. Oh, CJ, thank you for getting the EP. I'm really glad you enjoy it. That thank you video will be coming your way very, very soon. Thanks for hanging out. A lot of fun with it in choir practice. Nothing like rumbling alongside the other vocalists. Oh, yeah. I told her a long pitch scream like Chester is doable. So, oh, that's absolutely going to happen at some point. Something like that kind of takes time to do the right way, because I've seen some other videos of people kind of doing that as like internet challenges, and it's cool. But I've been tinkering with different ideas for kind of how to do that for you guys in a bit of a different way and present it in a way that would be kind of a little more exciting. but that's going to take some time. And there's definitely been a lot of stuff going on here, and we're going to be going away for just a short while this month. But that's definitely something that's on my mind. Don't you worry, Shane. That's definitely something that's been cooking up here and that we've been talking about, Riley and I, here in the background for a good while. Just saw the Silver music video. That's awesome. Let me know what you think of that. I couldn't be happier with how the Silver video came out. To be honest, a lot of the details for how we did the Silver video happened really fast and a bit last minute. But despite all of that, I just watching it at the end, like, it's so great to be able to see, especially because I just wanted to kind of show you guys a little bit of what it's like kind of in the moment doing these things. And the video really captures the vibe and the feel of what it's like down there in the studio doing these songs for you guys. We really have a good time. How old were you when you recorded Silver? I am 28 now, so I was 28. If I recorded the song, that was the February trip, right?
No, it was spring. It was right before we.
No, Silver and the other one.
Yeah.
That was both February because it was Kenny's birthday.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, it was. And then when did we?
The
Oh, no, we did
the spring
Place of
trip
Pain.
was Place of Pain.
And the beginning of the new one that I really like.
Yeah, the one that Riley really likes that's not out yet that I can't talk about, that there is a teaser for on my Instagram. Riley and I are going to be 29 soon. That's terrifying. Love the new song. Thank you so much. That means a lot. I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying it. Again, the song is called Silver. That came out today. The music video is here on the channel. Definitely leave a like and a comment because that really helps us so much. And I also did a thank you EP for you guys here in the live streams. That gives you a lot of perks and all the songs. And I have a link for that down in the description. The EP is called I Hope the Cold Remembers Us. And that's just for you guys, no one else. Love the new song. Thank you so much. Hey, yo! For those of you who are on TikTok seeing the New York stuff like me, has TikTok made you dumber like it has to me, or has it made you a worse person? I don't know about you, totally helps my evening drive, my only time to practice. So practicing in the car can be okay as long as you're mindful of the fact that the way the different muscles are communicating in your body is going to be different in that positioning than when you are standing. So my recommendation is always to try and at least equalize it. Like if you're going to practice for a certain amount of time sitting, try to balance that with the same amount of time standing. Not necessarily in the same day, not even necessarily all at once in one sitting, but try to practice a good amount standing up too, because the way different things in the body function is going to change slightly, and you want to make sure that you are the one in charge of what's going on. Logan, I'm recording my first song on Saturday. That is so sick. Definitely like record some part of you doing that and tag us and like post that up somewhere and just blow us up. We would love to see it. We would love to see it. Are you judge on part when it comes to your vocals when writing and recording, or do you have a producer or third parties telling you good, not good? So the way I do this, the band Renaissance is just me, but one of my good friends and producer, Taylor Larson, really well-known producer, incredible at what he does, is the co-writer with me and the producer for Renaissance. At the end of the day, like it's about what's the best for the band, and it's about like making sure that like I'm doing what I want to be doing. So it's not like I'm being controlled by any means. That's not necessarily what having a producer is, but he's just someone I really trust with my voice and with my art and with my ideas, and we do a lot of collaborating on the music. He helps write everything and records the guitars and either programs the drums or helps record the drums depending on the situation. I don't think you guys have heard any of the songs with actual recorded drums yet. But sometimes he will tell me like good, not good, but that's only if he knows that there's something I could go for that even I haven't noticed yet. That's the big reason I go to a producer, and that's why Taylor and I work so well together. And that's why I go to him specifically, because he's really able to help inspire me to have different kinds of ideas that I wouldn't normally have by myself. I feel really good about my ideas. I'm able to really go at them the way I want to, but there's something about being down there and having him help with things and kind of having his influence there as well, because his ear for this stuff is so good that he'll just say something or do something that will make me think about an idea in a way that I hadn't thought about before and turn a song into a totally different feeling, a totally different idea. Even the way Silver was written, the song that I released today, was totally crazy and out of the blue, out of a really fun situation and then out of a really not so fun situation, kind of coming together a little bit and just kind of working around that. And there are many inspirational moments I could talk about that happened in the studio, but the big thing I wanted was to just kind of capture that feeling of what it's like down there when we're doing it, kind of the essence. And the Silver music video definitely does that. So check out the music video here on the channel if you haven't already. Definitely give it a like and a comment, because that really helps us out a lot. I see Riley already answered her question. She's just in the other room. How do I improve my false chord? I don't know if I'm using the throat or the false chord. So definitely there's a video here, because I'm not doing much vocalizing because I'm a bit exhausted, if you can't tell. There's a really great video here on the channel called False Chord versus Fry Scream, where I break down all of the anatomical differences between the false chords, where they are, how to initiate them, and what the fry scream even is at its core, and how they are different, but then also how you can control them in similar ways. Hey friends, what's going on? I see you. More power in fry scream and false chord. I know how to control it. I've tried some different device, but I just don't get it. And I didn't get any tone in my false chord. This actually happens a lot. Sometimes people think they're doing both false chord and fry, but everything they're doing is fry. There's a lot of confusing stuff out there, and it's really easy to get kind of mixed up with what you're doing unless you're like actually working with someone like me in the room. So it takes kind of looking deeper at what your voice is really doing, and like I mentioned a moment ago, the anatomy of things and stuff like that. We have a video here on the channel for projecting fry screams. It's one of our shorts that has been one of the most helpful things for stuff like that. And then in terms of false chord, I talk a lot about how to project that naturally in our video called Power Does Not Equal Tone. Definitely check both of those things out. Those videos are here for free on the channel. Leave a like and a comment if they help you. And if you want more, we have entire courses on these subjects in our EVI Now program, which is our online guided lesson program that's available 24 hours a day. And it is on sale right now. Our 1-month plan is on sale. And if you go to extremevocalinstitute.com, you can check that out for yourself. Getting any advice for me to get signed by Rise Records? There are a lot of ways I could answer that. Oof, Riley, do you want to chime in? Any advice for me to get signed by Rise Records?
Do you want the real answer, or do you want the?
Do we want a joke answer, do we want a real answer? We do have a funny answer and a real answer. It's just if you actually
Can they
want it.
hear me 'cause of the mic? 'Cause it's rejecting?
I'll just say
Just turn it towards me, kind of, sort of.
hold on.
Okay, so
Stand there.
so the funny, I can't
Yeah, you
be
can
in
because
the,
that's not in shot.
but I can't be in the.
Okay.
So the funny answer would be Spirit Box, but at the same time, the straight answer too is also be Spirit Box. They did an excellent job marketing themselves. They had a unique image, a sound that was modern and popular, and both poppy but also metal and genty. which is what Rise Records was, clearly at the time looking for. Keep in mind that record labels are looking for something different all the time. So, and that changes. So you have to be thinking ahead of the curve as well as writing music that fits for right now. It kind of depends. And it also depends on what their budgets are. They may not be looking to sign anyone because, they're still coming on the out of the other side of the pandemic, just like the rest of us are. So it really depends. You have to give a label a reason to believe that you are valuable for them to take any interest in you at all whatsoever. And it's really, really, really hard. And sometimes, taking that label offer doesn't make any sense for you either. So, it's really a matter of what your personal goals are, what you want out of your band and your music, whether or not you want to have full creative control over your band and your music, because some labels will write into your contract more of that kind of stuff than others. You have to be able to negotiate.
And knowing your own worth is very important.
Yeah, knowing your worth and your value and what you think is important. So yeah, that's kind of the funny and the straight answer all at the same time. But really, my advice to anyone out there, don't just focus on the music. Learn a little bit about business too, because it is a business. It's not just an art form, and you have to, in the modern industry, know how to be a business person too.
Yeah, don't get scammed.
Yeah.
Let me turn the mic back towards me. So that's Riley's bit. Hello, it's me now. Hello, what if I just talk like this for the rest of the live stream? I'm not going to do that. Let me turn the preamp back down. Okay, there we go. I hope messing with the preamp didn't blow out everyone's ears. I hope Riley's answer was helpful to you guys. And again, knowing your worth and really understanding how you can do so much for yourselves as well before you even get to that point. There's a reason that what I do with Renaissance is independent, and it's just us and it's just me. Because I know I want to run everything my way until something comes along where people come along that share the same kind of ideas and values that I do, and that I know it's the kind of thing where I know it'll just be like working with family, working with friends, and not feeling like I'm having the control taken away, or like I'm suddenly having to answer to people, or suddenly having to feel like it's not my own anymore. Because that happens to a lot of people as well. How does the relationship with the producer work in terms of monetary arrangements? So that's very different based on a person-to-person basis, and every producer handles different things differently. The biggest thing is you have to have chemistry. A big reason why Taylor and I work so well together is because we're both just stupid. And as much as we know how to get work done, we also know how to not be at work and how to enjoy each other's company and just be people about things. Even though we did meet under work-related circumstances, we're very good friends now. And that's one of the most important aspects of having that kind of trust with someone artistically, like a producer, because it's like having another member of your band unofficially. That's really what it is. You need to trust them as much as you trust yourself. And clear communication is key. Anything like that with a producer in terms of monetary exchange, or what the exchange is and how often that's going to happen. You want to communicate that stuff very clearly, not aggressively, but just making sure that you no one is confused about the situation. So I did a live stream where I did break that down at one point, but next time I do an artist stream, make sure you have post notifications here turned on and check out who the artists are in the voting poll, and you'll be able to vote for the artist that I will break down in that video. Pulling up Renaissance, I have Dark Heavens doing the instrumental track. Mountaintop Records is mixing my tracks. I have 7. So I'm pulling a Renaissance. I read that wrong. I'm a verb now. Doing the instrumental track, Top Mountain Records mixing. I have written 7 songs and have 20-ish verses needing a home. That's awesome. And I also love that that means that you're writing vocals and you're writing lyrics, even if there isn't anything that they fit on yet. Writing all the time is one of the biggest keys to being able to get better at this stuff. Like, that's awesome. Good on you, Logan. I'm excited for you. There's no set amount of time that it takes to get better or get acceptable in terms of Scream. It's all about the work you put in. Not to say you should scream for like hours and hours on end. Victor, what I'll say to you is it's not about the amount of hours you put in, it's about the amount of days. I'm not familiar with that song, no. Why do most bands go blah? Lazy songwriting. I feel like watching the Silver video again already. Omar, if you want to watch it again, go for it because I'll share this with you guys. I don't know if any of you were in the live streams during the Place of Pain cycle, but we're doing it again. If you guys get the Silver music video that I dropped today here on the channel to 20,000 views before the end of the month, before the end of 2021, I will have to put the phrase idiot sandwich into the lyrics of the next song that I do for Renaissance. We were so close with Place of Pain, we just missed it, but you have another chance. If you get this song to 20,000 views by the Yes, chef. Frank, goddammit. But if you get my new song Silver, the music video here on the channel to 20,000 views by the end of the year, I will put Idiot Sandwich somewhere in the lyrics of the next song I do, which I'm realizing means if I ever do handwritten lyrics again, I'm going to have to write down Idiot Sandwich and actually put it in there. That's ridiculous. Thank you. You got it. I'm really glad this is helpful. Aren't worth it. Yeah, you're right. Tons of bands are independent labels. Marketing is a really huge skill. Really, really big. Like Riley said, take it upon yourselves to do your own research with this stuff. Trying to release my Industrial Gent album. That's sick. Is that a new sound? I mean, like, depending on how you do it, like, a lot of people do the gent thing. There's a fair amount of people that do the industrial thing, but depending on how you craft the ideas, that's really what it comes down to. Because technically, like, if you think about it, everything is borrowed. All ideas come from somewhere. So it's all in the delivery. The thing that's going to make your ideas different is the fact that you are the one doing them. So figure out what that means for you, my friend Jerry in the chat. The voice in the sky was Riley. Oh, man. What? I put your name on YouTube and all EVI videos appear. What? That's spectacular. I don't know if that was the goal, but here we are. Gordon Ramsay's great. Do you still make like a demo? Do you make a demo prior to recording a definitive version, or are demos way too 90s? The only reason we don't really do demos is because we do all of the ideas from scratch when I get down there from the studio. Part of that's been because we get super swamped up here when we're doing stuff for the school. But generally, the way it's gone so far for what we've done for Renaissance is we'll go down to Mixwave Studios to work with Taylor, to hang out, and we'll kind of talk about like what kind of themes we're after, what kind of ideas, like if there's any kind of vibe we were going for. We will then do the total opposite, or hard left turn, hard right turn. It'll be something totally unexpected. And then I'll get to writing lyrics for maybe a day, a couple days, and then we'll get into the booth and start tracking things. And even sometimes I'll like demo my own vocals or demo some parts like at the studio. But because it's all the same equipment and it's the right building, like if I get a take that happens to work, we just keep it. A lot of times the demo vocals become the final vocals. I tracked a good amount of Place of Pain myself.
Yeah.
The vocals.
The only time you really do demos is if you're working on someone else's project.
Yeah, but Usually that's due to sake of time, but a lot like Riley said, I don't know if you could hear her because the mic's pointed at me. Generally, when I've done demo vocals, it's been for other people's projects and not my own. Maybe it's an ADD thing. I don't know. If you know a lot about ADD, that does make sense. It's like Three Teeth and North Lane. Oh, that's interesting. Although I will say, Gary, or Jerry, let me know which one it is because I'm stupid and I don't know how to read. Um, Definitely check out the newer Northlane stuff. They put out a new song recently, and Northlane is also taking a really big swing into the industrial side of things. So it would be really easy to get like overly compared. So if that's something you're concerned about, again, just put in more elements that are you. Disco metal. We can make that happen. David's people have figured out that you're the only reason I'm good at things. The chat's starting to catch on. None of it's me. I'm just the one I'm just the one on camera. That's it.
It's actually all Marvel.
It's all smoosh. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Marvel's been right behind me the whole time, by the way.
She's breathing very loud.
She is breathing very loud. Not sure what disco metal would sound like. I feel like 12-Foot Ninja is the closest thing to that. Oh yeah, the album Clockwork is awesome. I remember the day that what was the song? What was the album? Mesmer? Because I think they pulled a Beyonce and dropped it out of nowhere. I think the numbers were actually pretty bad because of that, but the album itself is pretty good. Ooh. I'll take a couple more questions and stuff before I let you guys go. I don't know if everyone else can see the counter in the top like I can, but I'll probably go at the hour point because Riley and I have to watch Hawkeye before we pass out. Oh, I didn't like Alien at first, and then I waited a year, and then I listened again, and now I really like it. It helps that Northlane put out that video of that live set they did at like their festival or whatever in Australia, playing a lot of songs live for me to be like, oh, this slaps. Okay, got it. Marvel controls the stream. Yes, she does. She's the queen of our lives. Gotta head to work. Awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm really glad you're enjoying what we're doing. But have fun at work today. Love you to do a reaction video to some of your subscribers. Checking it. Oh, so that is something that we do. Yeah. I've been doing that more recently. I did one last week that you must have missed. I've been calling those my office hours, where I'll come on, I'll do a live stream. But the whole point of the live stream is I'll listen to the vocals and the bands of the people that come into the chat. Because a lot of people need help, a lot of people want help, but not everyone's able to get in for lessons with me, and not everyone has the ability to or the time. So I want to make sure I come on here and be able to kind of critique things, give some helpful advice, some helpful pointers, kind of teach some things here in the live stream, but more officially, like as my office hours, as if I was your college professor. The new Northlane video with oh my god, the pigeon. Yes. My favorite detail of that Northlane music video is the fact that depending on if it's a screaming part or a singing part, the face cutout for Marcus was a different picture. Like it would change. And then there was one moment, I think that the puppet or the mannequin gets knocked over and it's like a face, but it only happens like once. It's so ridiculous. And then the fact that he was in it at the end is the most obnoxiously beautiful thing. Australians. They're just better than us. Unofficial Reddit post chat. Oh my god. I still need to I'm going to look at this right now. Hold on. I'm copy pasting this. I want to look at this. I've never gone on our own Reddit before.
Reddit scares me.
Oh my God, it's there.
Reddit
So-
scares the shit out of me.
People were talking about Silver in there today. What? Ah! Oh my God. The EVI Lounge. Oh my God. The Corey Taylor videos in there. New members. Oh man. Lesson tracker. Oh, this is so cool. Look at this. How do I see how many people are in here? Oh, there's a cool amount. There's actually a good amount of people in here. So I guess you guys can join the EVI subreddit in here. That's sick. I didn't realize how official this looked. Wow.
Reddit is so scary to me.
I wish I was that organized.
You're not. That's why I think.
Oh man, yeah, the Northlane coming in clutch with the ideas. I'll answer a few more questions before I let you guys go. And once again, I did do a secret EP, a thank you EP for you guys just in the live streams that have been enjoying Renaissance with me this first year of its existence. The EP is called I Hope the Cold Remembers Us. You can grab it by hitting the link for it down in the description. When you do it, you get all 4 songs: Can't Trust in Blood, House of Mirrors, Place of Pain, and Silver, all in the highest quality possible, which is really, really great. You get the Silver artwork and the exclusive I Hope the Cold Remembers Us artwork that no one else will see because we're not posting it anywhere. It's a live stream exclusive. You get a digital copy of all the handwritten lyrics from me, and you're going to get a special video thank you scream message from me with your name in it, emailed to you sometime after you purchase. But that link is down in the description if you want to grab the thank you EP. And because this does matter so much, because I have so many artist friends here in the chat and people asking about how this works, each EP that goes out does count as an album sale of Silver. And I don't know if you know this, but it takes about 1,500 streams on Spotify or something like that to count as one album sale right now, which is absolutely ridiculous. So if you really want to help artists really succeed and get out there, the best thing you can do is take advantage of things like this. But again, this is something that I'm doing just for you guys here in the live streams. Anything challenging when you're doing your vocals? Are you working in some extraterrestrial technique that is not yet ready for humanity to hear? I mean, I like to challenge myself, and that's why I like to write the songs I do, and part of why I work with Taylor, because I really like to challenge myself and never do the same thing twice. And I don't know if any of you guys have tried to practice along to any of the songs I've released for Renaissance so far. They are not easy at all. But like the vocals themselves, like even though I'm creating a lot of tones and creating unique voices, the voices themselves aren't difficult. It's the trying to think about what's the best possible delivery for the music. That's really the thing I think about most. I keep thinking the Silver Scream. Whoopsie daisies. Sorry, Ice Nine. Those guys are awesome. Dan is the man. Dan also has, I think the lounge thing was his thing. Like, even though I see that word getting thrown around in the Extreme Vocal Institute Reddit, the lesson lounge thing is a Dan Sugarman thing. He is the man. Super, super awesome. Dan is on now. Tell Dan that he's the love of my life. And before I go, again, my new song dropped today. It's called Silver. You can check out the really awesome music video we put out today here on the channel. Definitely leave a like and a comment on that because it really does help. I also dropped a little secret EP as a thank you for you guys, with lots of little perks in there. That link is in the chat as well. Marvel is, oh, Smoosh, she moved. That's fine. Oh, I can smell it. Yep. Marvel says goodbye. She's eating her dinner right now. Riley also says goodbye. But our EVI Now program is also on sale right now. The 1-month option is, so if you want to continue to learn more about how to scream and basically get the version of our, like the on crack version of our YouTube channel here with any kind of screaming topic and learn everything you can sign up today by going to extremevocalinstitute.com. and checking out EVI Now. I'll definitely be popping in and doing some more of these streams as time goes on, especially because we're going to be promoting Silver for a little bit. If you guys get my new music, I'll message him. Yes, Shane. If you guys get my new music video for Silver to 20,000 views by the end of the month, I will put Idiot Sandwich into the lyrics of the next song that I go do with Renaissance. So glad that you unlocked the basics of my Scream. That's so awesome, Frank. Hell yeah. I'm really glad that I was able to help you. I'm so glad I've been able to do so much for you all over the world. It's really, really awesome. Definitely an inspiration to keep trying to learn screaming. Definitely keep at it. You guys are awesome. Keep working. Remember, it's not about the amount of hours, it's about the amount of days. Keep screaming responsibly. You're all the best, and I'll see you later.